Welcome to the Progressive Music monthly wrap-up of reacts I did in January of 2021. We started off the month where we're finishing up the Steven Wilson album, and it was an emotional one for me, and Jonathan Daniels, one of the commenters, pointed out that the last chord of the song was not completed, so it was kind of left sort of incomplete, sort of hanging there to represent how inconclusive the story of the life of the lady who died is. Another react I did was to the Ocean, Jurassic Cretaceous, which I find them very powerful and creative. They're a new band to me, so just one song in on them, so lots more to explore. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, a wonderful band which is fairly new to me, of course, and I watched Gamma Knife and Vulture People Watchers, which was a video they made. I find their videos super entertaining. Their music is very entertaining, and they have a great spirit. They're just a fun band. Up next, we had Sleepytime Gorilla Museum and Angle of Repose. So I've only dipped in 2 or 3 songs now to that band. I really love them. They are so unique. They're a fearless band. There's no new territory that is too daunting for this daring group. I love the girl's voice in this song. It continues to fascinate me, this band. The composition, the fine musicianship. Another react I did was Mastodon, Jaguar God. Now, I've already reacted to an entire album of theirs. I have it up there, Crack the Sky. And so this was from another album. So yeah, I'm still kind of new with Mastodon as well. Another react to band Maid, the Don't Belong instrumental, which was a fan filmed. And so it wasn't the greatest audio, but it still captures the spirit. It's sort of like, we're all in lockdown, our band Maid can't tour, we're all missing live music, and it sort of immersed me into the band Maid scene there again. I watched it twice in a row, in case you watched that video. I had a bloopers video. By the way, all the links will be down below to all these videos. Queens of the Stone Age. Well, they really grew on me. That song just was a real glom on my brain, and even though I found out that I'd actually downloaded a half of the song, it was kind of a teaser, and before the full song was released, there was a video, or before the album was released or something like that, so actually there was like another third or 2/3 more length in song. So I went and listened to that, so don't worry, I did catch it all. I reacted to the Dirt Poor Robins once again. The song was called Leviathan, and it's probably a first. Jen noticed I was doing an air tambourine, as well as air drums and air guitar, but air tamborine's probably the first one. You probably can't find that anywhere on YouTube. Try to find it. One of my major influences in life was Mike Oldfield and Tubular Bells. And oddly enough, back in those days, I didn't have a lot of money. I was just a kid, so if I wanted to hear more Mike Oldfield, I'd have to go buy an album, and I didn't know anyone who owned any. I ended up not buying a single other album besides Tubular Bells, and so I ended up going a little more in other directions. So it's nice as an adult, I can go buy this album used, and I actually reacted to it finally. I reacted to Dream Theater Pull Me Under. Again, this is another, taking me down deeper into this band's catalog. I don't understand the whole controversy about the singer, but I guess if you look at Yes, John Anderson left Yes, and people say, oh, Yes is not Yes without John Anderson, so it makes sense. If Rush had 2 singers at some point, and had at one point in the career, there may be a whole half of them said, oh, I like Geddy Lee and his singing it better. I don't like the XYZ so-and-so singer. So I have not heard a bad song yet as far as singing. I like them all. And there was React to Ghost, a song called Spirit, which was a fun little song. To me, Ghost have a lighter spirit, even though it's sort of ironic that their imagery is so heavy, upside down crosses and things, and actually despite all that, they sort of have the lightness of Beach Boys or something. They're just unique, and I really like them. I like the songwriting, I like the sounds, and there was another band Maid song I reacted to called Manners, which is a very, very gorgeous song. I reacted to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard again. There was The River this time. It was another throwback to sort of analog recording and the sort of psychedelic sort of late 60s, 70s feel. But there was a certain jazziness to it, which I really love because I love jazz. And the videos and their music are easy to relax to and enjoy all the time. I did a first react to Anathema, I don't know. Great songwriters, very cinematic in scope. Lots to explore yet for me. I'm just scratching the surface here. I did my second interview with a fellow from Higgs. They're from Australia, a progressive rock metal band. I spoke with Liam, and I think they're a talented and promising group. He tells how sitting together in a bar, two guys with a beer, can lead to a new progressive rock band. Doesn't take much, I guess. Okay, and then I reacted to another anathema song called Storm Before the Calm. They were a very cool, ambitious production in the song, as a wide, sweeping songwriting. It's cool, cool squared, you know. They're a very cool band on many levels. It's nice that they have a female touch in the band. They have a woman in the band as well as the guys, and I think that's interesting how the blend works. And I reacted to Swans, People Like Us. This is a continuing react to the entire album, double album. I reacted to another new band. So many new bands I reacted to this month just for the first time. Sianvar, or Sianvar, I believe it's pronounced. Omniphobia. Although I was immediately disappointed to discover that they're on hiatus. But that doesn't hinder me from exploring what a couple of the guys are doing a solo project. So the singer is an amazing, distinctive quality of singing. Very energetic and ambitious band. Cynic overall was not as exciting a new discovery for me, but I really did enjoy the jazz fusion sections of the song that I reacted to. The guitars is fantastic, and there was some really great fusion jazz parts to that song, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I did a 1980s Rush demo react, which I kind of just tripped over on the internet. I'm like, I love Rush in the 1980s, and discovering there was a demo. It turns out the demo has all the guys in Rush playing, plus a couple of their friends who are also working for them. I had fun with the thumbnail and check out the mullets on everybody. And I was part of that in the 80s. I was a young teenager. Hang your head upside down and get hairspray all over, so there's like a cloud of hairspray. And I react to another band Maid video. It's called Warning, and it's the most astounding video yet from Maid. It shows you that they're ready for Hollywood. They can tackle any project. And I reacted to another Opeth song, All Things Will Pass, and I wonder if that was what pushed me over the edge. I ended up getting finally my first piece of vinyl here, a double album by Opeth. They really capture the spirit and essence of sort of classic 1970s prog feel. Brand new band to me. It was quite a month of revelations. Sacri Monti. They had very live energy. It's sort of like as soon as you listen to them, you feel right plugged in, and you're in a bar or a small club watching this band play. Elephant Jim. They're a super innovative band. It's a new bassist and a new discovered guitarist for me, because guitarist is very unique and he has lots of really creative ways of playing guitar. And the new bassist for me, discovering this woman who plays all these tapping kind of stuff. It reminds me a little of Michael Mannering. I did a first react to Boris. To me, it's sort of like Nirvana meets Led Zeppelin, and some really fine jamming, some fine blues rock. I did a first react to Hammock, and I realized after hearing them, as many of us have, Hammock is a deliberate choice. There's a real purpose to that name. I was taken aback, actually. I was sort of put to rest, because that's what their music is so good at. If you want to get restful, if you want to lie down and drawn into a dream, put on Hammock. I did a first react to another band, which I didn't know anything about, Liquid Tension Experiment, which is basically, now I can see, it's this Dream Theater with Tony Levin, who comes from King Crimson and Peter Gabriel and stuff like that. He worked with Yes. But it's really, the standout for me is Tony Levin. Anything with Tony Levin I'm very keen on, and the fact that it's Dream Theater and Tony Levin, it's just a new flavor. So as I mentioned, I did my first progressive rock vinyl haul video. I will do some more vinyl haul videos as time unfolds. I did another first listen. Wow. Nuclear Power Trio. I found them a really funny band. The video was really humorous. Apparently those masks, one of you mentioned in the comments, are very expensive. I think it was $2,000 per mask. Then there was some more Mars Volta. It's been a while. I've been quiet in that front because I reacted to 3 albums and I kind of needed a break. I wanted to do a little house cleaning because one of the albums I reacted to had a bonus track which I had not reacted to, Ambulance, and I really enjoyed that. It's sort of teasing me to get back into the Mars Volta, which will happen. I got more reacts to do for the whole albums coming up. And the month was capped off with another Dream Theater, In the Presence of Enemies, which is a really nice cap-off. I super enjoyed that song. So thanks for all of your support. I'm glad you enjoy watching the channel. Please stick around. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you know every time there's a new video. Although you can pretty much count on a new video every day. There may be the very odd exception, But so far I've been going a few months without even skipping a day, and I'm managing to keep up that pace. So if you want to subscribe to Patreon, please consider that. I do guitar lessons, and but the fact is that all of my Patreons are interested in the song reacts. No one's really pushing me for the guitar lessons from that sector. So it keeps me very busy. So if I do any guitar lessons, it's going to have to be on top of all the other work I'm doing. So there's a little less incentive for me. But if you are a guitarist and you want to give me incentive to record a guitar lesson for you, you should subscribe to Patreon. And then you can pretty much count on getting your guitar lesson you wanted for so long. Otherwise, it may be a long wait. So, thanks for watching and spiraling out. It's Dean. See you at the next monthly roundup and at the next daily react to progressive rock. Bye.